Good morning and welcome to the County Commissioners meeting for May 25th. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance with Commissioner Wiederspan.
Let's all rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Francis.
You're welcome, sir.
I need approval of minutes from the meeting on May 11th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Any approval of the minutes from the work session on May 19th, 2022?
So moved. Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Any approval of payment of bills in the amount of $2,864,800.33 for the period ending May 24th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Aye.
There were no executive sessions. Any public comment? We'll start with domestic relations.
Good morning.
Good morning, Carla.
Good morning, Carla.
I am here to request that the contract with PAL American Security be approved or ratified.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The correctional facility.
Morning, Jack.
Morning.
Morning, Jack.
This morning, I'm looking for approval of installation of a new doorway and correctional grade fire door and current CCCF locking systems. Installation will be completed by the Wilkins Company at the cost of $8,192.92. Funding to be with the commissary fund at no cost to the county, Crawford County taxpayers.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
Thanks.
Assessment.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning,
Joe.
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 I bring to you this morning and ask for your approval to pay an $8,000 invoice, T1 or 158-22, movies at Meadville appraisal pursuant to an outstanding 2020 tax bill not originally budgeted in the 2022 budget.
So moved.
Second?
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
The county care center. Morning, Tony.
Morning, Tanya.
I'd like to request to approve the payment for the 2021-2022 IGT wire transfer in the amount of $2,726,166.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Request to approve the payment for the 2021 Q4 and 2022 Q1 PANF wire transfer in the amount of $116,098.36.
So moved.
Second?
It's been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Request to approve the contract with Healthcare Ventures Alliance for tuition in the amount of $1,275 and books in the amount of $50 per person.
Before we do that, Tanya,
Yes.
the 2022-24 PACA bond
C.
renewal?
Oh.
C, do we want to do that first?
Sure.
Okay.
So you want to go in order?
Well.
Only if you want to go in
Change
order.
of pace, yeah, it's up to you.
Sure. Request to approve the payment for the 2022-2020 through 2024 PACA bonds renewal in the amount of $1,725.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Aye.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Request to approve the contract with Healthcare Ventures Alliance for tuition in the amount of $1,275 and books in the amount of $50 per person.
I will now make that motion.
Second?
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
And request to approve the contract with Titusville Area Hospital doing business as Meadville Community Health Center, behavioral health for psychiatric services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And request to approve the invoice from Daniels Sharp Smart for early termination, the amount of $5,750.85 to be paid from maintenance agreements.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Connie, you sticking around for a little
I
bit?
am, yes.
Okay, thank you. Maintenance.
Morning.
Morning.
Asking to ratify approval to pay the city of Meadville for building permit for the ramp project at the courthouse for $1,151.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Asking approval to pay invoices for the courthouse remodeling project, the HVAC project, in the amount of $48,154.
Make the motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval of invoices from the courthouse remodeling project, the register recorders remodel, in the amount of $60.30.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Asking to ratify approval of invoices from the courthouse remodeling project, the new assessment office, in the amount of $1,446.20.
Make the motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to pay Mobilecom. This is to remove all the old antennas and wiring from the roof of the courthouse for $1,200.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Asking to approve hiring Clarion Environmental to remove asbestos shingles from the maintenance building in Sagertown for $6,977.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Asking approval to hire Alvin Hostetler to install a new metal roof on the maintenance building in Sagertown for $5,375.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
I don't see you complain. We'll wait for a little bit.
He's here, I know.
Go ahead, Sue. We'll do human services. Yeah, I
He was in our office when we came down.
Morning.
Good
Morning.
morning, Sue.
I'm seeking approval for the provider agreement with Community Care Behavioral Health Organizations Behavioral Health Network. This agreement approves us as a community care behavioral health provider and allows us to bill them directly. This will eliminate the need to do a single case agreement for each consumer that's transferring into our county that has CCBH services until their MA is switched to Crawford and Beacon.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved to second. Any discussion? We can actually, we've talked about this, we can actually shorten your narrative if you want to go through.
I'm trying.
If you see the list you have here, we're okay since you described it in the work
Yep.
session, so.
Yep,
So we just wouldn't want you to go to, okay.
I have the same thinking.
Good, good.
Stuff underlined.
Any other discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
I am seeking approval for the EII&E report for fiscal year 2021. It was submitted to the state on May 6th.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
I'm seeking approval for the consulting agreement with Midnight Sun Computing LLC. Midnight Sun will be used to check the MA eligibility of consumers.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
I'm seeking to ratify payments to Center for Family Services for the delivery of ERAP 2 services through 5/6 of '22, totaling $438,275.22, with no cost to the county, all paid with ERAP 2 funds.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
I'm seeking approval for Crawford County Mental Health Awareness Program Amendment C1 that is increasing the maximum for family support services. There's no cost to the county, paid with SOC funds.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
I'm seeking approval for Women's Services Incorporated Amendment C1, which adds funding for Photo Voice.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
Seeking approval for a fiscal year 21-22 contract with Central Counties Youth Center.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Seeking approval for a fiscal year 22-23 contract with the Achievement Center of Lecom Health for family-based mental health services. The rates have been the same since fiscal year 18-19.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
I'm seeking approval for the fiscal year 22-23 contract with Child to Family Connections for the delivery of transitional housing, community participation support, in-home and community sports, and support medical environment services. These are the same services that we contracted for in fiscal year 21-22.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm seeking approval for a fiscal year 22-23 contract with Family Services and Children's Aid Society of Venango County to provide student assistance program services.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
I'm seeking approval for a fiscal year 22-23 contract with Family Services of Northwest Pennsylvania to provide family-based mental health services.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
I'm seeking approval for a fiscal year 22-23 contract with the ARC of Crawford County for the delivery of numerous ID services. These are the same services that we contracted for in fiscal year 21-22.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
And finally, I'm seeking approval for a fiscal year 22-23 contract with Titusville Area Senior Citizens Corporation for the delivery of drop-in center services. The monthly rate has been the same since fiscal year 19-20.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sue.
Go ahead, Zach. We'll have you. Good morning.
Morning, Zach.
Morning, Zach.
Oh, no problem.
This morning, we're seeking to ratify a payment of an advertisement cost from the Titusville Herald in the amount of $326.20. This is for our ARC Power Grant and is paid for out of the ARC Power Grant.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
Next, we're asking to ratify a payment to the Titusville Herald in the amount of $538.70. This is for bid advertisements for the architectural barrier projects in Beaver, Richmond, and Steuben Township. This is paid for out of our CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
We're seeking approval to pay invoices to the Meadville Tribune in the amount of $971.25. This is for the county CDBG program for our 2022 fiscal year advertisements. These are paid for out of the CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
Next, we're seeking approval to pay invoices to the Meadville Tribune in the amount of $1,696.75. This includes Vernon Township's 2022 CDBG public advertisement, as well as their Roach Park bid invitation. It is paid out of the Vernon Township CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
Next, we're asking to pay invoices for the Meadville Tribune in the amount of $1,891.75. These are for the City of Meadville CDBG program, both their 2022 fiscal year's public notice, as well as the Coalition, Crawford County Coalition on Housing Needs Emergency Shelter roof.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Next, we're asking to pay an invoice from CATA for their April Rural Family Workforce Transit Program in the amount of $129.40.
So So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
We're asking for execution on a letter of understanding between Crawford County and West Fallowfield Township for their 2020-2021 CDBG project, which is Rocky Glen Road culvert replacement.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval to pay an invoice number 2 to Fred L. Burns for the amount of $18,826.92. This is for the Richmond Township CDBG project. Is paid for out of CDBG funding.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Next, we're asking for approval of application number 2 from Fred L. Burns in the amount of $16,332.22. This is for Steuben Township CDBG project and is paid out of CDBG funding.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
And finally, this morning, we're asking for approval of application number 2 from Fred L. Burns in the amount of $36,196.63 for the Beaver Township CDBG project. It is paid for out of CDBG.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion?
I'd just like to say, going around on election day, I didn't see the other ones, but I did see the improvement at Steuben Township, and they were very appreciative, and it certainly is a great improvement for ADA accessibility at those voting places. So, thank you for being able to do that and work with CDBG to do that.
Sure, absolutely.
Any other discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Finance.
Good morning.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Stephanie.
For your approval, I have invoices totaling $86,714. These were detailed at Wednesday's work session last week.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
For ratification, I have invoices totaling $143,312.48, also detailed at last week's work session.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And finally, I am asking for your approval to create the position of accounting assistants for the finance department.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Human Resources.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Brittany.
Morning, Brittany.
Brittany.
I'm requesting ratification for the 2021-2022 P Corp Loss Prevention Grant application in the amount of $30,000 for multiple safety improvement projects.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you. On behalf of the Fair Board, Commissioner Weiderspan.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to approve the Fair Board's recommendation for Dan Arnett to fill the unexpired term for Fair Board Director left by Leroy Stearns.
I'll second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Appreciate you sitting in on the interviews and filling us in, and think Dan will be a good addition
Yeah,
to the Fair
absolutely.
Board.
Hit the ground running.
Yeah, I was gonna say, put your feet to the fire.
Fair is only a few months away.
Any other discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. There's a paper with some new hires and transfers in your packet.
I'll make a motion that we approve the request of new hires and employee transfers as detailed in our packet today.
I will second that.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Okay, just for upcoming information, the courthouse will be closed on Memorial Day, which is May 30th this year. The next work session is June 8th, and the next full session is, the next work session is June 1st, next full session is June 8th. Commissioner comments, Commissioner Weiderspan,
I have none at this time, sir.
Commissioner Soft.
Believe it or not, I have none as well today.
Do you want to give a quick election update where we're at? That'd be good.
Sure, I can do that. We are finished adjudicating the precinct and mail-in ballots, as well as absentee ballots. We are on to tabulations. We have tabulated the Democratic votes through Sadsbury Township. After the retirement board meeting and salary board meeting, we will continue tabulation till we are finished, hopefully by the end of tomorrow. No guarantees. We, of course, have all the local committee races, Democratic and Republican committee races to go after we get done with tabulating both the state, federal, and local Democratic and Republican races. Once we do that, certify the results, they'll be on display for 5 days. Once we finally certify, then my sense is as we are waiting for direction from the Department of State, we will start the most likely state-mandated recount for the U.S. Senate race on the Republican side. So still a lot of activity ahead of us, but honestly, I'm very pleased with where we are right now. I think things have gone very smoothly, and that's directly attributable to the staff and all the great work that they've done, the election board, the alternate tabulator. So again, thanks all around for everybody's participation and work in getting us to this point. So
Thank you. Thank you for all your leadership.
thank you.
The only thing I'd like to add is today we will be hand delivering over 9,000 broadband surveys to the Crawford County School Districts. We ask the parents and the students to fill out the broadband survey, either using the online website or you can use a QR code. But again, we can't put the money in the right place if we don't know where the weak points are for the broadband surveys. That will help us provide those areas. So that'll be going out to the school districts today, and if you have kids in any of those school districts, you'll probably see a little card. You can do it online. You can return it to the school, and we will hand input the information. So you'll be seeing those very soon. Any other comments or anything else for the board? I'll take a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. You all set? You all set, Ed? All right, we'll bring the salary board meeting to order for May 25th. First, I'll need the approval of the minutes from the May 11th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Who got that?
It doesn't really.
Christine did.
All right.
I'm gonna get some buzzers. I'm gonna do the buzzers, and then you guys can have the lights.
Zap us so we know when
Yes.
when to-
It's interesting. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Motions before the board, we'll start with, there was one executive session, May 12th, 2022, for the district attorney's office. Motion for the board, the Crawford County Sheriff, Dave Powers.
Morning.
Morning, Dave.
Morning, Dave.
I'd like to set the rate for new hire Eric Johnston, per diem security officer, replacing Michaela Keppel, effective 6/13/2022 at $14.50 an hour.
I'll second.
Been probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? You sure you can vouch for this guy?
I think I can.
All right, 'cause
Pretty lucky. to
Tell
get
you, I
him.
don't know. I mean, it's just a tough guy there to deal with. We'll see. No other comments or discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Correctional facility,
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency new hire of Emmanuel Schmidt, per diem correctional officer, adding to the list effective 5/9/2022 at $15 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Maintenance,
Asking to set the rate for the new hires of Owen Riley, Garrett Young, and Brendan McWright per diem maintenance, effective June 13th, 2022, as set by the April 13th, 2022 salary board for $9 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Conservation District. These are rare appearance for you in the salary board.
It is, not very often happens. I would like to request to set the rate for a new hire, Shayla Dieter, in a per diem technician assistant position. She would be replacing Peter Ondish, and this would be effective June 6th at $14 an hour.
Second.
can put that in the motion, in the form of
Right.
a motion.
Yeah.
You were
You're
setting,
right.
you were
Yep.
making the motion,
That's what I
right?
thought. Probably moved in second. Any discussion?
Is this the one that's gonna be paid for from grant money?
Yeah,
Is
we
that
will
the one?
completely reimburse this.
Okay,
position.
I just
Yep.
wanna make sure that this was the one.
Yep,
Okay,
this is the
thank
one.
you.
Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tracy.
The Care Center.
All right, I'd like to request to set the rate for the new hire of Stephanie Conrad, per diem laundry, replacing Selena Hartstein, effective 6/8/22 at $11.50 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And request to ratify the rate for the emergency new hire of Darlene West, per diem LPN, replacing Esther Heath, effective 5/25/22 at $17.50 per hour, plus $5.50 per hour from ARPA funds on first and third shift, and $7.50 per hour from ARPA funds on second shift, and an additional $2 per hour from Care Center HRSA ARPA funds.
So moved.
Motion and second. Got that.
Take your pick.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any other business to be brought before the salary board? If not, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna bring the retirement board meeting to order for May 25th, 2022. Initially, the approval of the minutes of the May 11th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There were no executive sessions, and we're ready for Eugenia.
Okay, I make the motion for Danielle Driggs, formerly of the Care Center, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 1/16/2014, last date paid 11/7/21, and interest through 5/25/22.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Leslie Graves, formerly of the Care Center, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 1/17/22, last date paid in interest through 4/13/22.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Elizabeth Morris, formerly of the Care Center, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 2/14/22, last date paid in interest through 5/8/22.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Melissa Hart, formerly of Human Services, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 10/4/2019, last date paid in interest through 5/12/22.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Elise Ferraro, formerly of the DA's office, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 1/21/22, last date paid in interest through 5/4/22.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And last, I make the motion to approve the Corn Ferry invoice number 195247886 for May 2022 actuarial services in the amount of $2,151 paid from the retirement checking account.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any other business to be brought before the retirement board? If not, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. No election board, right?
No election board today.